Come on! Complexity! Darren read the question he'd just written at the top of his page. Complexity of thought and novelty in the use of language sometimes create an apparent obscurity in the poetry of Gerald Manley Hopkins. Discuss this view, supporting the points you make by quotations from or references to the poems by Hopkins on your course. Then he tore out the page and wrote the question out again, in red. He read it again. Starting was the hard bit. He brought the poetry book in closer to him. He wrote complexity, language and obscurity in the margin. He could never start questions, even in tests. He'd sit there till the teacher said 10 minutes left, and then he'd fly. And he always did all right. It was still a bit of a fucking drag, though, starting. He read the question again. His ma would come in to make the dinner in a minute, and then he'd have to find somewhere else. He read one of the poems, that nature is a Heraclitean fire. Darren didn't know when Tipp-Ex had been invented, but Gerard Manley Hopkins had definitely been sniffing something. He couldn't write that in his answer, though. Down to business. Right, he whispered. Come on. Complexity. He started. In my opinion, the work of the poet and priest... He crossed out, and priest. Gerard Manley Hopkins is... Then he stopped. Fuck it. He just remembered. He shouldn't have written, in my opinion. It was banned. Crosby, their English teacher, wouldn't let them use it. He tore out the page.